Hi, welcome to Shikshanave Shakti Spardha Creative Coaching Center, Shimoga. Once again, we are welcoming again back to the parts of speech. Already in the last two classes, we have finished noun and a pronoun. Today, we are going to see about the adjective. Okay, what is adjective? Let's see now what is adjective. Adjective are the words used to describe noun or a pronoun. Let's see some describing words. Okay, describing words. Here first only I told for you adjective is a word which used to describe a noun or a pronoun. That means adjective which are used to modify the noun or a pronoun. What is modify? Easy. Modify means to change the noun or a pronoun by giving information about it. Okay, here I wrote something for you. The describing words. Here came the word for us describe. Let's see which are the describing words. Describing words are clever, smart, large, honesty, fastly, rapidly, neatly, yesterday, few, many, delicious, cute, green. These are all called as describing words. The words may be in a color, size, shapes, anything it may be, because you can see here, you can see green is a color. Okay, it is yesterday, it signifies about the day. The word green is a describing word which is a color. Okay, let's see some examples. Some more examples of adjectives. Beautiful girl. You can see me, I'm having two dolls. These two dolls are very beautiful. Which is the adjective? The adjective is a beautiful. Here, beautiful describes the look of the girl. This is an adjective. The next one is soft. The soft describes the softness, the feel of the pillow. Soft is a adjective. The next one is she was clever. The adjective is clever. Children, she is a pronoun, clever is a adjective. Here the girls, they are describing that she is very clever. Ram is brave. Which is the adjective here? Brave is a adjective. I have many few pencils. Here many and a few are adjective. It may be a color, shapes, size, numbers, anything it may be. Some more examples. My mother cooked delicious food. Which is the adjective? Delicious is a adjective because the food is a noun and delicious is a adjective because it is describing about the food. These are examples for the adjectives. Another parts of speech, that is adverb. Adverb. An adverb describes a verb, an adjective or adverb. That means what? In the short form, adverb means the word that describes a verb. Once again, adverb means a word that describes a verb. What is describing? You can see. It tells us how, where, when, how much and with what frequency. It tells about how. How means what? For example, I'm standing. How I'm standing? I'm standing straight. I'm standing slant. I'm standing back. These all tells us how. Next to where I'm standing. I'm standing in front of you. These are all the words which tells about the adverb. Let's see now, putting a column, how, where, when and how much. An adverb can tell how, when, where, how much, of, often. How means it adverbs manner we say. When it signifies the time. Where it signifies the place. This all says in an adverb. Let's see the table now. How. The words which are occurs in how, slowly, fastly, badly, quickly. I'll take one example of a man. For example, Ram. Ram rides slowly. Here slowly is a adverb. Other one fastly. Ram rides fastly. Ram is a badly boy. Otherwise Ram is a bad. His handwriting is too badly. Next, quickly. Ram runs very quickly. It tells about the manner, how that Ram is. Next one is when. When tells about the time. Ram is too far. Then every day. Ram comes every day. It signifies that time is coming every day. Always. Ram comes always. The next one is on Sunday. Ram comes on Sunday. 6 o'clock. Ram comes at 6 o'clock. This is the example for when in a adverb. The next one is where. Ram is outside. Ram is backward me. Next, Ram is behind me. Down. The Ram is down of the stair. How much Ram is having? Ram is having a quite. Then fairly, very much. Ram is having a very much of chocolate. This is all. Then how many things he is having? Next, how often? Ram comes sometimes. Sometimes he may come. Next, Ram is very normally. It tells about his situation. Ram is rare. He is coming very rarely. And never. These are all the things which comes in an adverb. Let's see some more examples here. The first one, the girl runs quickly. Here, the girl is a common noun, run is a verb, and which is the adjective? Adjective is a quickly. Girl runs very quickly. The bird is very small. Here, which is the adverb? The adverb is very. Sarah never drinks coffee. Which is the describing here? Which is the adverb here? The adverb is never. These are the examples of adverb. If you see this chart, you can do or solve any sentences given in your question papers or anything. The next parts of speech is a verb. Here, verbs means, what is the verb? The verbs are telling or saying words to do action or a work. Here, action means it is compared to the work only. The action done by the person, not only person, animals may be. Some examples I'll give you. Sitting, standing, listening, speaking, talking, singing. These are examples for a verb because it tells that the action done by us. You can stand, you can see me. I'm standing here. What is my position? Standing. Standing is a verb. I'm writing on the blackboard. What is my action? My action is writing. This is a verb. I'm catching a chalk piece. Catching is a verb. Let's see some more examples here. Raju is sitting under a tree. Raju is a noun. Okay, which is a verb here? Sitting is a verb because Raju's action is a sitting. Second one. Children are dancing in a classroom. Here, what is the children action here? The children actions are dancing. This is a verb. Third one, the monkeys are jumping from one place to another. What is the monkey action here? The monkey action is jumping. This jumping is a verb. These all words tells that a verb is a action or a doing word. This is about a verb. Verbs are classified into two types. They are main verb. Another one name is a principal verb. Auxiliary verb, or we say as a helping verbs. Let us see the first one. The first one is main verb or a principal verb. What is the main verb? A verb express a meaning of its own. A verb express a meaning of its own. For example, I go to market. Here go I given for you. What is the where I am going? I am going to the market. Is it that has a one meaning? Some more examples. Eat. I eat my food. What I am doing food? I am eating. The next one is jump. I am jumping on the bed. What is states there? I am jumping there. This all gives the meaning of the main verb. This is very important for you. The next verb is the auxiliary verb. We call as a helping verbs. Without helping verbs, it is not possible to complete the sentences. This we must need. Okay, let's see what is the auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb which tells a main verb to form its tense, voice, mode. That means a tense which tells the main principles to do. For example, I can't use go, is it? I have to add some helping verbs. What are the helping verbs? Is, am, are, were, has, had, have, will be, shall be, can, could, should, may, might, shall have, will have. These all we call as the helping verbs. Without helping verbs, it is not possible to make a sentences. If you want to make a sentence or conjugate with the people or communicate with the people, we need a helping verbs. So these are the main parts of our grammar. Further detail, I'll give one class for this video will be given about the helping verbs. This is all about the verbs. Next parts of speech is preposition. Preposition. Let's see what is preposition. Preposition are words which denote the relationship of a thing or a person which another thing or a person in a sentence. You have to keep in mind, preposition means relationship between a person and the things. For example, you can see me. What is this in mine? I am having a chalk in my hand. Is it? The chalk and myself, I am having a relationship. What is the relationship? For example, the chalk is my hand or fingers. Where I kept the chalk and my hand, we are having a link. This is called as a relationship. Maybe a thing or a person. This is the relationship we call as. Then let's see some prepositions are at, from, on, to, about, by, in, out, up, above, between, under, for, of, till, with, within, across, near, beneath, behind, through, up, out, of, till, into. These all we call as a preposition. Preposition tells that we are having a relationship between a thing and a person. Let's me see. Here I am having a two things. One is a duster and the one is a bottle. Is it? You can see. Another one is you keep like this. Okay. What is the relationship here? I am catching the bottle and the duster with my hands. Because I am and a duster and a bottle is having a relationship. I am standing near the board. What is the relationship between board and me? That is a near. This is the preposition. Let's see some more examples. Some more examples about the preposition. Let's see. The first one, the cat is on the table. Cat and a table is having a relationship. Cat is a name of animal, table is a thing. What is the relationship here? The relationship is on. Here on is the preposition. The second one, the box is beside the table. Here the two things, one is a box and a table is having a relationship. That is a beside. Beside is a preposition. The third one, he came with me. He and me is having a relationship. That relationship is a with. Here with is a preposition. He jumped into the river. Which is the preposition here? The preposition is into. There is a cup on the table. The cup and table is having a relationship, that is joining us, that is on. On is a preposition. He is at the bus stand, which is the at is a preposition. I travel by bus. Here by is a preposition. Once again, preposition which denotes a relationship between a person or a things. This is called as a preposition. This is all about the prepositions. The next part of speech is conjunction. Conjunction. Conjunction is a part of speech which joins words, phrases, classes together. Here joins words means joining the sentences. Is called as a conjunction. Some conjunctions are either or neither, nor, but, also, whether, but also, as soon as that. These are all called as a conjunction. For example, I'll tell you something. I like coffee. I like tea. Two sentences are I like coffee, I like tea. Here what you have to do? You have to join a sentence. I like coffee or tea. I only, because nobody is coming there. I am liking coffee or tea. It is depend on me. I like coffee or tea. I like coffee and tea. You can use the two words, that is and or. Here joining the two sentences is called as a conjunction. Keep in your mind, conjunction means joining the sentences. This is called as a conjunction. These are all words that occurs in the conjunctions. Let's see some more examples. Some more examples about the conjunctions. The first one, Chetan is brilliant, Chetan is lazy. Here we are having a two sentences. Chetan is brilliant, Chetan is lazy. Let's see how to write in a conjunction. Okay. Chetan is brilliant but he is lazy. You can see here the conjunction word what I added is a but. Here Chetan. Again I am not writing a Chetan. We are adding the pronoun that is a he. Chetan himself only is there. Nobody is there. The conjunction word is the but. Joining that sentence is called as a conjunction. Let's see the second one. I like shoes. I like socks. Let me write the answer. I like shoes here and socks, because it is myself only, I only. It is like it me. I like shoes and socks. Or you can write or. I like shoes or socks. Let's see third one. Third one direct answer is that there is no two sentences. Either take it or leave it. Here which is the conjunction? The conjunction is either and the one is the or. Fourth one, we both care and honor him. In this sentence, the conjunction is and. We both care him, we both honor him. Joining the sentence is and. The fifth one, he took off his coat as soon he entered. Here the conjunction word is as soon as. Conjunction means once again that tells about joining the sentences is called as a conjunction. This is all about the conjunctions. The last part of speech is interjection. Let's see what is interjection. Interjection are words which denotes the sudden feeling of the mind. For example, in your head, sudden feeling is wow, what a fantastic, fabulous. This is called as the interjection. You can see me. I'm having a doll. Wow, what a beautiful doll. Wow, what a art. Very super. What a marvelous. These all we call as the interjection. The sudden feeling of our mind, what is arising in our head or mind is called as the interjections. Let's see now some more examples here. Ouch, that must have hurt. If you see some crowd, is it? If the people met with an accident, you say, che, should not happen. That, it tells that is that. That is the interjection. Here you have to signify another one. This mark is called as a exclamatory mark. In the sentences you will have exclamatory sentences. This mark is called as a, in the punctuation marks you will be having exclamatory. This mark is called as a exclamatory mark which is used in a conjunction. The another one, hurry, we won the match. Oh God, help me. Hey, I said enough. Next, hooray, how what a day. Oh, what a beautiful day. Today is cloudy, you can see. It is too cloudy. It's too raining. These all words which tells about the interjection. Interjection means a sudden feeling of a mind. Already we have end of the parts of the speech. Already 8 parts of speech is completed. The videos, everything is completed by the 8 parts of speech. If you like, please subscribe our channel. Keep watching the video. B, it is signing from me. Be safe, be healthy.